This is a TweetCreate tutorial. It's one of 4 we put together just to familiarize you with the different buttons and screens of TweetCreate. Okay, this screen is, we actually call this our blue screen, and all of our screens have different colors. There's 4 screens like this, and they have the similar uses and similar buttons, and we just have different colors so because they look so much alike, you won't get confused with them. We have the blue screen, you have a pink screen. All the navigation for TweetCreate is at the buttons at the bottom of the screen. You see the square buttons and the round ones, and they just have different functions. You use mostly the working screens. Now I'm going to go to the teal screen. Use the working screens and basically the round screens that you see. The yellow screen is the same as the other 3, except it's a little bit of variation on the same theme. It actually has 4 boxes instead of the 3 that you see up there. I just cleared the screen. You notice at the bottom of the page we have a back button that will let you jump back and forth between any 2 screens. So right now we're on the yellow screen, and we actually jump back to the teal screen, and then if we press back again, it will take us back to the yellow screen. Just comes in handy when you're working between more than one screen. Okay, we have this. We have a purple screen here and a red screen at the bottom. I'm going to click the purple screen. These are different than the other screens. They have other uses that I use it for. This screen, I would use it for maybe creating a blog post for my blog, or maybe if you belong to a social network where you can make comments and things like this. This is a good place to compose them, and you can obviously you can save them to wherever you want to. Include URLs and stuff like that. And there's 2 screens like that, with the purple one and the red screen, which I'll go to right now. Okay, you can see that screen. The holding screens, these are, I'm going to click H. These screens are for just keeping track of data. If you've created a tweet or a post or something that's finalized, this would be a good place to store it until you're finished, or until you're ready to post it to Twitter or maybe to a scheduling program or something like that. We have 3 screens like this. We have the pastel violet. We have the orange screen, which is identical to the pastel violet. Okay, and I'm actually going to close those 2. And then the dark blue screen, you'll see, is quite a bit different. It holds about 23 different tweets if you want. I mean, you see the boxes are really small, and you're not able to actually read what's in the box. However, you can make it readable, which is something we'll go over later. Here we just want to show you the screens. I'm going to close this. Okay, the other screens we have is we have this called social links, and this opens a window. It gives us shortcuts to online different online networks and services and stuff like that. You can see we have Twitter and Facebook, but those are also available as shortcuts on the other screens. We have things like Dig and Delicious and Stumble Upon and things like that. Just convenience. I'm going to close this one. We have Quick Browser. It uses your browser to go online and go to your websites. You have 4 favorites that you can put in, which will show you where to do that in a moment. And this, normally you have your browser open in the background anyway with TweetCreate, so this is not used very often, but it's there if you want to use it. And it's nice because you can set up websites that you may be partial to. We have the favorite pages, which is actually setup screen. This would be where you set up your favorites right here. You put in the URL in the description. If you have a favorite URL shortener, which comes in handy for Twitter tweets, this is a good place. This is where you would put it, and then all the buttons that say shortener would have referred to this. here you can describe which color screen you want to start up with each time. I like blue, so the blue is selected. On Twitter, your tweets are limited to 140 characters, and you can turn that off, so you can if you're making a post for Facebook or something like this, you don't need to be notified when you've exceeded 140 characters. You can still type in more than 140, it's just that the bell won't go off. We have a user manual that'll tell you a little bit more about the buttons, about screen. If you have any suggestions or TweetCreate, this is the place to click it. It just uses your default mailer to do it. When you ever make changes to the screen, you need to save them, otherwise you lose them. Okay, another screen, I'm going to go down to the bottom, is has different uses, but mainly is for Twitter users. If you like to participate in something like Follow Fridays on Twitter, this is just kind of a screen that helps you assemble that kind of tweet. And if you're Twitter and you know it's Follow Friday, this will come in very handy. And we talk about this in a different tutorial. The only other button I have here is top, and when you have your browser window open, sometimes Twitter will it can stay on top, or it can be behind. It can be minimized to the taskbar. So this will just let you toggle back and forth between it. Sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. Okay, now I'm going to go to the exit screen. Normally Twitter is just on, TweetCreate is on all the time. And this gives you a chance to save all the data for the work areas in case you want to come back to them later and use them. Or you can clear them and reset all of them too. And then for the holding areas, you normally would save them as you update them, but this is just like a little safety area for you to save before you exit. And that's all there is to this this tutorial. There's more information in the ones that follow. Bye now.